So one of the biggest challenges that I think people have when they're trying to rebuild their lives or develop another chapter of their life is resetting their goals. Like really understanding and creating some kind of vision for yourself about how do you want your life to look, and what is it about the past chapter that didn't work for you? Because maybe you wanted the relationship that you were in to end, and maybe you also haven't got a clue about how to get into another relationship because it just felt like you didn't get it right the first time, or maybe it's unattainable. And I think sometimes when we've had a big disappointment, like even if it's like major career change or a major relationship change, that it's hard to know what's going to be achievable next time. So in my group, people really work on just trying to have some understanding about their own narrative, of where they've come from, what's their strengths, what's their weaknesses, people are talking about the shadow side of them, what they hope to develop, what kind of person interests them. I had an assignment that I gave out, which was the pro con list in relationships, like what's going to work for you now? Who are you now? And is the pro con list for you too? Like, what part of myself maybe shouldn't show up as much this time? Maybe that's the part I need to work on. If you want to have a healthy relationship, you really have to look at the parts of yourself that are unhealthy, whether you're stubborn, shut down, rigid, OCD, lazy, whatever it is that you are, because that's the only way you're going to get what you want. Bring the focus out of resentment and into your own personal growth. That's going to be the key. Is nothing else should matter but your personal growth and seeing the reflection of your growth in your life and the relationships that you have. I call it this concept of life design. If you want to actively be a part of creating the best life that you could for yourself, you've got to be very thoughtful and methodical about creating this life design that you have in mind for yourself. So there's this concept called homeostasis, and it's really hard to change. It's so hard to change at a certain age. Everyone always says that. There's like lack of flexibility, energy that sort of sets in, but that's homeostasis, and it feels familiar. And it's one of those things that's like, I can't do it, but you can, and you can grow and change around other people that are doing it too. It's remarkable. And it's such an honor to be around people who are trying to transform their lives. And I see it all the time in my groups. We feel so grateful to be around this kind of thinking. And so whether you join a group or not, but get yourself around people who are trying to transform their life and trying to change and grow, because that will help you. That will help you get some of the energy to do it yourself.